What's up, YouTube? As you can see, I did it. Your boy did it. I've been going back and forth on it. But you know what? Favorites over me. So, yeah, we're back at it again. This time with a fully maxed out Terra, FR Echo and everything. So, we're about to go part 2 on these ass hats. By the way, I had it's funny because if you've been watching some of my videos, you guys know that I've kind of recently, maybe within like the past month or two, just finished Stranger of Paradise. So beating up on these ass hats is just great, just complete therapy because they was kicking my ass. I hate these fucking ogres in Stranger of Paradise. But anyway, we're not talking about Stranger of Paradise. We're talking about DFFOO. So let's get at it. So first thing I did when I was running this earlier, doing my first run, I actually managed to beat it. However, one thing, when I went into my BT phase with Terra, I had too many buffs. With Selfie, I have a Hope calls, and as you guys know, when Hope jumps into the party, now he has automatic buff start and automatic debuff start, so you get Shell and Protect for free. And so Shell, Protect. I also had Warrior Light Shields just in case we actually have to take an attack. Terra's buffs, Core's buff, just way too many buffs. So when I was in the BT phase, I couldn't put the LD buff up. So it was a very awkward Terra BT phase. So I managed to run it back, and this time what I decided to do, as opposed to bringing Selfie later in the run, I just brought her in the beginning so her aura and her wall buff can fall off. So I brought Selfie in early just to prepare for that. So right now, just your typical standard, cheap Shinryu gauge charge tactic. You guys love it. So Terra, she plays and feels exactly how I thought she would play and feel. A very selfish unit, but Ugard, she can bring the pain. I still prefer Meltdown as my primary skill of choice when I'm beating up on bosses, but Meteor is obviously the superior skill when it comes down to single target. So I like to Meltdown during my BT phases. My BT phases. I might switch that up because I guess with the same logic of using Vaughn, when I'm using Vaughn, I use Red Spiral for single targets. It's a really good single target skill because you get up that Brave cashback after you get a lot of Brave cashback compared to Whiteout. But Whiteout just applies a blind and has a little bit of splash on it. So I believe they're the same amount of dumps. I could be wrong. If I'm actually wrong on that, and Meltdown and Meteor has more buffs, more HP dumps, I might stick to using that and then just alternate it between the target. I'm already alternating the targets anyway, so why not do that? Just test that out, see which one does more damage between Meltdown and Meteor. But she plays pretty good. Like her FR Echo is really good. Now I have two. Now I have two. FR units with Echo between her and Cloud of Darkness. And actually, now if I think about it, her and Cloud of Darkness, something tells me I could probably get away with using one of their FRs. Hell, with Terra's FR, I could probably get away with using Ulti, because Ulti takes nothing but magic, free turns, instant turn rate. So that might be something to play around with at a later date. One of my biggest gripes with Terra is the fact that Ultima, her BT finisher, is single target. I still don't understand, after like 2 reworks at this point since she's gotten her burst, Why is this still fucking single target, yo? Like, it's a big fucking explosion, but it manages to hit one person? It's an explosion. Like it's a fucking explosion. Wide area of effect, you know, AoE, area of effect. What the fuck? Like, you know, and it's Ultima? Come on, Square. I don't know. Like, I've always hated the fact that Ultima is single target. I mean, you know what? Yeah, it is what it is. By the way, green-haired Terra is the superior Terra, and if you tell me anything otherwise, your comment is immediately null and void. Green-haired Terra is the only Terra. Miss me with the blonde-haired Terra. Miss me with the short-haired, the short-haired blonde Terra with her new outfit that she got. No. It's always green-haired Terra or both. So, as far as this run, getting back to like real shit though. As far as this run concerned, you know, this is the classic standard Terra tactic where, you know, with two off-turn units that are, you know, doing their damage based off teammate turns, Terra taking teammate turns. You know, it's basically the old school Terra Yang strategy, except that I have Core and Cissnei. Cissnei obviously pairs really well with Terra. Core pairs well with Terra as well, but unlike Ultimecia with Core, I mean Core's buff I have to watch. I have to make sure Core's buff does not fall off. Because, you know, when Terra's taking all her free turns, they still take down, unlike Ultimecia, where her buffs stay up during her VT. They really should just go ahead and give Terra that, as a matter of fact. If Terra's going to sit there and spamming, you know, skills with her LD, you know, you might as well just make those, you know, because Ultimecia is doing it on her EX, and she's getting her EX, you know, damn near every turn. Or at least with Terra, you know, you can just give her, you know, she only has 4 uses for her LD, so you might as well just make it so her buffs don't fall off. Again, kind of slighting my girl Terra. So yeah, Terra's a phase, man. I mean, I've only played FF6 one time. I currently am playing the Pixel remaster, which is probably another soft spot, like another reason why I went ahead and did this, because now I'm playing Final Fantasy VI again. I'm just remembering how much fun that I have with the game, and how much I like Terra and the story in general. You know, I'm one of those people who think that Final Fantasy VI story is actually like kind of better than 7, but you know, that's my hipster opinion. I definitely think Kefka is a way better bad guy than Sephiroth. Like, you could argue that me and you could have a nice little debate about which game is better, or like, you know, what story is better between 7 and 6. But I'll die on that here that Kefka is a way better bad guy than Sephiroth. Sephiroth's just pretty with long hair. You know, he got the tresemme in the hair. You know, his hair blows in the wind type thing. Kefka was just a fucking nut. But yeah, I still got, like I said, just back to a little bit of strategy. I got a Hope Call just for magic and peril. Make sure Terra's doing, you know, weakness damage and racking up that brave damage. You know, because when that blue aura's up, it really does. You really do feel like the reductions in the brave damage. So the Jack Call and the Hope Call are helping us get past that. Now that I got her BT effect up, kind of mistimed it a little bit. I was thinking I guess right here I was thinking I probably need 1 turn to EX with Terra, because I felt that buff had either fallen off or it's going to fall off. So I kind of felt like I needed to do it, as opposed to just spamming Echo and then BT phase. And if I would have did it that way, Echo and then BT phase, I would have had, you know, I wouldn't have run out of BT auras in the middle of my first phase. I mean, but at the end though, it still was more than enough. So a little bit of tinkering around and kind of, you know, messing around with Terra before I actually, you know, I guess you can say perfect it, before I actually like get it down pat. What is that I did? I think I was missing the... No, because I'm looking at the buffs now. No. So I was still good on my EX buff. Now I have Quartz buff up. Yeah, you definitely have to watch out for that. Yeah, I kind of wish Terra's FR wasn't so selfish, especially because she has really good BT auras. Like her BT auras are really good. Like they you know, she had the type of BT auras that were comparable to a support character. So you know, just having her in a party is definitely, having her in a party with the BT effect that is definitely good. So yeah, this is where I am right now. So you know, kind of whiffing a bit on the Echo. You know, it's good that I'm kind of doing this. So I can kind of learn and see how I do it. Terra has 10 BT turns, so I definitely want to make sure I'm echoed out before we get to 7. You know, we want the 7 turns before we go in. We want at least 7 BT turns, BT aura turns. So that's definitely good. Yeah, now that we got them below 60%, their auras are gone, and then we can really like rack up on the damage. So yeah, like right here, you know, in this 4th time phase, like I was saying, like I'm using Meltdown basically to spread the love, but you know, I need to test around and see is it even just worth it to use Meltdown to kind of spread the love, or just do the really hard hitting Meteor and then just alternate between targets? You know? Yeah, I was definitely thinking about that. You know, pretty much when I hit record to do this post commentary, I was thinking, well, you know what, maybe I should look into that. You know, do a little bit of testing. So yeah. I'll definitely figure out, I guess you say, the preferred method, because I'm all about maximizing my damage. But yeah, as you can see right here, Terra's definitely. What did we hit FR? I think we went into it like around 68, you know, close to 70. I think it was like 68 or some shit like that. But, you know, spoiler alert: these fuckers don't make it. They don't make it out of there. That's kind of crazy, because even though with COD, you know, a little bit of that, even with a COD run, a little bit of that mistiming, we managed to kind of, we managed to get them down really low, but still need a couple turns to kill them. Terra, you know, we pretty much packed them all the way up. But then again, to another point, I do have 2 off-turn units that are helping just rack up on the damage in general. So yeah, you know, it's not a true, I guess, 1-to-1 comparison. But still, you know, it's a pretty good showing though. Feel the Madoyo. Feel the Madoyo. Like, these guys are melting. Another thing I've kind of, I guess, you know, because I haven't really played around with Echo units. Man, like hitting force time buttons under force time feels really good. Like I definitely see how why everybody is just, you know, I've been seeing all these runs about Echo and how cheap they are and how amazing they are. Because not only are you just getting a big bump, you're getting like a head start on your force time, you know, giving it a nice jump up, or kind of, you're getting like a nice bump to the force time effect. Dear God, they just hit hard. Like, they already hit hard. So being able to hit 1 or 2, you know, in a force time phase, you know, these are, you know, these force time, these echoes are really leading you to having more than one unit in a party that can hit the force time. Because, you know, that's just another force time you can use. At least ones that have echoes. But yeah, this was a pretty fun run. I definitely got Terra, so I'm gonna have to incentivize myself to use her more often. You know, don't have to. You know, I mean, I definitely just don't want to use a Terra a Terra plus off turn unit combo all the damn time, because that'll get pretty boring. You know, but you know that'll just come down to my skill issue and trying to figure out what's the best units to use. But in any case, if you've been watching this long, I greatly appreciate you. It's been your boy Sass King 05. I'm not sure what units will come out next, but I'll catch you there next time. Peace.